Hey guys, we are back with semi-final 2 matchup analysis and quarterfinal. What happened in the quarterfinal 3 and 4 and how who teams will play against each other in the semi-final 2.
We will go ahead with the details analysis of the quarterfinal last two matches, Portugal against Morocco and France against England, and also talk about the factors which would be coming to hand in the next semi-final match of Morocco against France. Morocco have qualified for the World Cup this year, being the first African team to ever qualify for a World Cup semi-final.
Then let's go to the match of England versus France where Chomini scored a 17-minute goal. He broke the deadlock and he scored a long range strike into the bottom corner. And then again, England made a bright strike in the second half where Saka was stripped and Kane fired into the net from the penalty spot. And again, Giroud restored France, lead in the 78th minute with a header where Mbappe was probably marked by two players when Giroud was completely playing free. So Griezmann, rather than passing Mbappe, he passed it to Giroud. So again in the 78th minute, Giroud restored France, led in the 78th minute with a header from close range, and the three Lions had another chance to equalize from the spot. But Kane blazed that one high over the bar.
In the 78th minute, as you have mentioned, Giroud has scored the header. I think Giroud is the one of the most underrated legends of our generation. And as we have seen, Mbappe was man marked by two or three players throughout the match of England, by England, namely uh, Kyle Walker, who has always been doing this for his team, his country, and also his club, blocking the player on the right side. Saka was also coming back to help Kyle Walker to block the pace and the quality of Mbappe. And we have also seen, especially two players, Kyle Walker and Harry Maguire, has been specifically assigned for Mbappe, which I think have made the goal possible for France because Mbappe drawing the attention from Maguire as well as Saka and Walker. Griezmann went through and crossed the ball to Giroud. Giroud would never miss the chance of sitter from Griezmann in the 78th minute to take home.
So again, during the ending of the match, the three Lions had another chance to equalize from the spot where England again got a penalty, but Harry Kane blazed that one high over the bar. Nowadays, we don't see usually these kind of penalty spot kicks. Generally, now these days, player used to place the ball rather than punching it and very
Hmm.
in a power. But Harry Kane tried to do something else, but it was a completely blunder and
I think it was a
which
more
made
of
the
pressure and like the nerve to hold. He wanted, I think he wanted to make a perfect and powerful shot so that even if Lori dived in the right side, he couldn't have saved it, but it ended up high in the sky. But as you have mentioned, we don't see too many of power penalties right now. In the last match of the semi-final, we have also seen Messi scoring a penalty against two penalties rather against Netherlands. The second penalty in the penalty shootout, he has made a very smooth kick with a perfect finish. He just went for placement, not just power. So I think, and also we have seen this miss from Harry Kane, make having a too much hatred from his country, and which is normal for the fans to like express their excitement and the aggression and everything towards the players. But on the other hand, we should also understand that he's also a human being who have to handle the pressure and the expectation of thousands of people and the country. But in this type of heated moment, when you know that you have to perform, you are the person who will take this team to the final and the semi final, that puts a lot of pressure and more pressure on the player itself. And I think that might have caused the match for England. In the second match, we have seen Morocco winning against Portugal, the only goal coming from En Nasiri in that match, and Morocco creating history in the Confederation of African Football, being the first African team to qualify for a semi-final in the World Cup, and it's amazing attribute for the African fan and the Moroccan fan. But on the other side, the world is upset and their hearts are heavy with Cristiano Ronaldo ending his World Cup in this way, and the only goal from Nasiri made this upset.
It was an absolute strike from the El Nasiri strikes, having missed two earlier head chances. The Sevilla striker brilliantly scored a header against the Portugal side, and that was enough to send back Portuguese team home, and they qualified for to the semi-final.
In this match, we have witnessed Cristiano Ronaldo being benched in the first half, as we have seen in the round of 16, where Goncalo Ramos came in and scored a brilliant hat trick and the first hat trick of the World Cup. But I think being benching Ronaldo and João Cancelo made a big difference in this match, where Ronaldo with his experience and Cancelo with his a lot of experience under his boots would have made a big difference from the starting of the match. And as if we see the whole match statistics, then we can all we can say directly that Goncalo Ramos, who was expected to brilliant against the Moroccan team, couldn't have done a big impact in the match. And many experts were saying that Goncalo Ramos should start in the quarterfinal, but I would have put Ronaldo ahead because of his experience and his caliber and his quality. But it's not in our decision. So what happened, it had happened. So that's the fate of the one of the biggest and the greatest footballer of all time. In the semi-final, we will be witnessing France against Morocco, and this will be a tight match of the attack of France, which is impeccable, and the defense of Morocco, which is indestructible. On the back line, we have Bono.
So I think Morocco will defends the whole match, but again, if they are able to score one goal in the first half, as we have seen throughout this World Cup,
Hmm.
whoever is scoring in the first half, then they are winning the match or scoring against a big team in the first half. If even if they get one chance in a counter attack, I guess it will be very tough for France side to score goal again Moroccan side, as because their mentality is also strong, as they have defeated so many big names. As it is World Cup is World Cup, we don't know anything can happen. But I still think France has better pace, and they can go do that pace attack continuously on the Moroccan side, which can be little difficult to defense, as they have a substitute bench as well. So it will be very interesting match against to watch the semi-final against Morocco versus France.
As I've already mentioned, this will be the battle of the best forward and the best defense of the World Cup. So we can see France putting in Coman and also putting in Rabi in Kamavinga, who is also have a very quality and have a great pace in the second half to bring the defense of Morocco down. But on the other hand, we have Bono on the in the goal line, who is in exquisite form throughout the World Cup. He has been saving penalties, taking his team to the semi-final. He's excellent. He has only conceded three or four goals so far in the World Cup, which is tremendous as a goalkeeping career. I would put Bono to be the Golden Glove winner of this World Cup. So, what is your prediction for this match?
I think France will win 2-0 or 2-1. Mbappe will score again, and Giroud will score one goal.
I would like to bet on Morocco because every time I have said France will not qualify in the second round. France have been on the second round, so I would put again a bet on Morocco, like trying my luck if France end their journey here. So I would say Morocco scoring one goal and Hakim Ziyech scoring the goal for France, or maybe Hakimi, and defending the whole match, and they would be the first African side to be on the World Cup. Given a chance,
And doing the penguin celebration.
yeah, which is also a tribute to Sergio Ramos. And if given a chance, if my prediction goes like this, maybe I see France going to the final. So I don't know what would happen.
So guys, like, share and subscribe, and do comment if you want to join in our next video.
And also let us know your views and your prediction for the next match in the comment section. See you in our next video of the final predictions.